that with Jake, man, you see what's happening with this system. I was knocking Jake down into the ground, bro.
That's right.
Yeah.
And see, Jake don't know how to channel the energy.
Yeah.
And see, the energy got to be channeled on that righteous path. And see, but he don't know which way to go. But see, he had the opportunity right here.
Yeah, yeah.
But hey,
And they got a little knowledge on knowing what's going on.
He know that the tribes are brothers. Even without even really knowing the knowledge, really. He just knew deep down inside.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, we'll just say what's going on because probably not gonna see the rest of it. Basically, he had a Issacharite, so-called Mexicans as they're known in this society. He basically was, Issachar knows the season of the times. He came and told us. He said that this is a time of awakening. Now, Issachar when Issachar starts saying that, it's over.
That's right.
Yeah.
And he knows, even though he don't even know the knowledge about the tribes, he knows that we have to be the same people.
Yeah. Right. He knew.
He said, listen, us black and brown people, we brothers.
Yeah.
He don't even, and there's no nothing about this Israel thing. But the dude perceived that all the hell he was catching, and what he's seen in his life, he says there's no way that these people are not brothers.
Yeah.
That's right.
And he says he knows that based on history, with the whole thing with the Nazi Germany, that he knows that thing is going to repeat itself, which is true.
Right.
Because that whole Nazi Germany piece is a dry run. Okay? In fact, get me Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 9. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 9.
Got it right here.
We're just going a little bit of a brief into, some of the things that he was saying just for his sake to edify. Yeah, and you see our people suffering out here, man.
Right. It's suffering, bro.
It's both the northern and southern kingdom, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
They really starting to feel these Edomites' foot on their neck.
Yeah.
Just like we've been feeling it, but they starting to feel that pressure too. A whole lot worse.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 9. The thing that has been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun.
Yeah, there's no new thing under the sun. That's the reason why a lot of things that happened in the past, they're really dry runs, which is basically the Most High shows what happened to our people, and it happened again and again.
That's right.
There was a repeat. The Most High didn't change up the cycle. Just like you said, it was in the curses going to happen. It happened the same way in the ancient world, and it happened the same way today.
Right.
For us to, after these times, to realize and look back at our history and say, damn, this happened to us again and again. Now, we know that we're at the end, but like the guy brought up, you got to know about these things. Go to Sirach 5 and 15, please, the last verse. You got to know about these things. Like the Issacharite brother brought up, he said that about the whole Nazi regime and Hitler.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause it. Oh, go ahead.
Say ignorant of
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verse 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small.
Yeah, and you see one thing about the average Jake is very ignorant, and they choose to be ignorant. That's why Jake don't know, like you were talking about earlier, man. Those Amalekites, man, they got all kinds of books. Say what you're saying earlier.
Yeah, man, they got that. Man, when you go into these Amalekites' houses, man, these dudes have libraries. And see what they do, they train up their children in understanding of Hebrew, Latin, and Greek. And then you got to ask yourself, man, why is that, man? They understand these scriptures, man. Because I was in one of them's house before, man, and he pulled out this book. And just to give an example, man, he pulled out this book of Egypt and the baby Moses. Why was those Egyptians dark as tar and that baby was white as snow, man? How could you hide a baby Moses in the midst of Egypt? See, they got all these things in their possession. They got all this information, man. But that's just Amalek, man. They knowledgeable about everything, bro.
Yeah, and that's the reason why. See, I was telling some people. I always tell people, I say, one thing about when your enemy knows more things about you, you're done.
Right. That's right.
That's the reason why our people are destroyed, because of that. In fact, go to Hosea. You know what I'm saying? 4 and 6. Because we was going to go there anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee.
Yeah, our people, lack of knowledge is pushed. In fact, especially amongst men of our nation, it is very pushed to have knowledge.
Right.
Knowledge, a man of our nation having knowledge is looked down upon. You know what I'm saying? Especially true knowledge. You know, it's looked down upon, especially by our woman.
Yeah.
Unless that knowledge is attached with money, you know, the trinkets that they want, it's nothing to them.
Right.
You know, that's the reason why Jake doesn't want to better themselves or learn anything for the most part. Then you got a few Jakes, you know, men that are inclined towards wanting to learn something, but the average Jake doesn't want to know nothing. The average Jake don't care about their history. All Jake is willing to stay at what Esau told him, that your beginning and exception started with slavery.
Right.
Jake is cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Jake don't want to look beyond that. Jake don't want to look at the what, where's, and whys.
Right, right.
People, places, and things.
Mm-hmm.
Jake's simple, man.
Yeah.
And that's why the Most High has used the left hand to put a smack down on our people, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? No. Let's go to Hosea.
Yeah.
Let's go over to chapter 5 and 15. You know what I'm saying?
Hosea 5 and 15.
Yeah, we're doing this.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face.
Well, how can you acknowledge your offense if you have no knowledge of what your offense was? That's
right.
why we have to bring our people the scriptures and the curses of why they are the way they are.
Right.
Jake will say, "Oh, look, why are we treated this way? Why are we in this condition?" And then when you try and sit there and Jake and say, "Okay, listen, this is," Jake don't want to hear it.
I want to hear it.
Right.
Jake will be the first one as soon as you want to go into the scriptures and say, "This is the
Hold on, brother. We on camera. We shooting the film right now. We can talk. You can
you
stand
got a
right there and
question?
talk. You can stand right here and talk. Huh?
See?" And that's a sign, man, of the curses, man. In fact, go to Deuteronomy chapter 28. You know, go to just give this verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's a sign of the curses, man. No other people is been downtrodden like our people, man.
Right, right.
And see, this is the thing about it, is that around the whole world, when people come to America, this is the place where people consider the land of milk and honey, the land of opportunity and all that stuff. And then you come here and you see our people at the bottom. Mm-hmm. So the way that the other nations look at it is, if these people can't make it here, they can't make it anywhere.
Yeah, that's right.
See, and a lot of deception goes on with immigration. One, a lot of people that came here too came here on certain different types of visas and things like that. That's why even amongst the Caribbeans, especially amongst Benjamin does better than Judah that's here, on average, because usually they migrate for school. Mm-hmm. You know, they migrate with the scholarship to college, like the guy that plays for the Pelicans, Buddy Hield. He's from the Bahamas. He played at Oklahoma, became a first-round pick. You know, some of them migrate for school and to go to medical school or to go and do some kind of graduate study. A lot of them already got expertise and things, so when they migrate, they tend to do better. But even then, Jake's still at the bottom. The curses will always catch up to you.
Yeah.
It might not catch up to you maybe that first generation, but that second generation, Most High just gonna get you. Because you got Jake come here thinking, "Oh, I got my kids, I got my degree, I'm doing well," and then now your son, how'd your son become a crackhead?
Yeah, man.
I done seen that happen, bro. I done seen Jake people coming from Nigeria, which you can only come here on a student visa. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that you got to already be going to college.
Yeah.
And then they have kids, and then one of these kids become a gang member, a pimp,
right,
a crackhead,
homosexual.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
all kinds of stuff. Why? Because you're under the curses. You can't escape it.
That's right. That's right.
You can't escape it, man. And that's why some people be wondering what's going on, like how'd that happen?
Yeah. Look, and even if you got all this cash in your pocket, man.
Yeah, curses.
Man, the reality is gonna come one day, man. Look at what happened to Chris Brown when he dealt with the chick. Cops come in there into his house. Look at Dr. Dre, man.
Yeah.
All that money, man. Hey, it don't matter if you famous or whatever, man.
Yeah.
Those curses gonna come and they gonna touch you, man.
They're gonna touch you, man.
Yeah.
You can't run from the hands of the living. Hey, you know, his arms is too long.
The arms is too long, bro.
The arm of the Lord is too long. It's gonna get you, man. Go ahead, read the 15th verse. All right?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of thy Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
That's right. That's right, man.
No, we're gonna go down to some. We'll go down to different curses. All right. So go down to verse.
You sound great.
Thank you.
You sound great, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Just go to verse 16. We're gonna go down to the curses.
Okay.
We're just gonna go down. You know.
Yeah, you
Deuteronomy
might.
28, verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Wait, cursed shall y'all be in the city.
Right.
So if you're in the city, he's saying that your Israelites are going to be accursed people in the city.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the reason why when people come to different cities, people are warned, don't go to this place, don't go to this side of town.
Right.
You know, I remember back.
That's the bad side of town.
That's the bad side of town. Mm-hmm. You know, or you're gonna see crackheads. You're gonna see this and the other.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna say about our people. That's a curse. You curse in the city, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know. So we're just talking about them so-called Jews.
No,
You know?
definitely not, man.